What up, man? Gas Inc. TV, we in the building once again, man, with SugaKane. What's happening, man?
Yo, what's
Appreciate you. We got to give a shout out to our sponsors, man. Juice Man, and Slum Clother, man. Get tapped in if you haven't, man. Yeah, that way, man. So let the people know who you are, man.
Yeah. I go by the name SugaKane, one of the half of Underworld Music Group. That's the label we rep from Top City. I'm originally from Top City, Midwest, West Coast connection, man. But yeah. SugaKane, man, SugaKane. Rock with my homeboy Logan from Gas Entertainment TV. It's an honor, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank God. Happy birthday to Jazz.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
So we can get right into it. Where can they follow you on social media so they can tap in right now?
Oh, y'all can check me out, John SugaKane Sweet Facebook, or I Am SugaKane Facebook, Kane52 Twitter, TVOC Instagram. You can catch my Snap. I think it's I Am SugaKane too. I Am SugaKane, one of them too. But yeah, y'all check that out, man. We live all day. We working all day. It's teamwork with me. You know what I mean? So.
Yep. Oh, and he's on iTunes. If you have not, let them know about them singles. I'm trying to get all that in so they can get into it right now.
Yeah. iTunes, Spotify, DatPiff, Tidal, any social media music outlet that you're accustomed to, SugaKane, UMG will be on there.
Man, and they got some slappers on there. What's the name of that first project if they don't know?
The first project I did is the freshman album titled Small City Big Dream. I did it about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. It was my first, you know what I mean? I did some group albums with some of the team, but that was my first sophomore, my full-fledged album drop.
That was under UMG, right?
Yep, under Underworld Music Group. Me and my brother Pistola run that label. Matter of fact, big shout out to my brother Pistola, B Folks, Top, Keme, Rockstar Zay, my whole crew. Yeah, any social media outlet you want to check it out, it's on there. Small City Big Dreams is the first project I've released myself. 18 tracks on there.
Bang.
I appreciate it if y'all go check it out.
Also with this project, yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
Jose Cali. On this project,
it's
man,
gas for a reason. You can't come without no gas. I couldn't bring no gas to gas. You know what I mean?
Man, you've had some of your stuff was played on the Bad Girls Club. I'm just jumping right in. How did that come about? 'Cause I think that's dope. Like to be from Topeka, you know what I mean, and stuff be played on Bad Girls Club. How did that even come about?
Big shout out to my producer named Mike G. We got a business called SK&MG. It's a licensing company. Mm-hmm. It's out of Lawrence, Kansas, but now it resides in Woodland Hills, California. Me and my bro came up with the company about 6 years ago. We moved out to California. We got a publishing deal. The publishing company's called Kingdom 2. Okay. It's out of California, but now it's based in Nashville, Tennessee. And what we did was we signed a contract for 5 years. As a matter of fact, this is my last year under the publishing contract. We wrote projects and we just leased it to them. I didn't sell my soul. I didn't sell none of my music, none of my masters. We leased it for like 2 or 3 years. And my dude was really cool with the publishing company. I had did a not Coca-Cola commercial. I did a commercial for overseas soda pop. They heard the song and they liked it. They was like, man. So I came up with a whole like clean edited type of anthem type of project. I think it's like 14 songs. Mm-hmm. And then my publishing company reached out to, I guess, you know, the TV companies and everybody. Floyd Mayweather tapped in, Disney Channel, ESPN 1 and 2, Food Network, Lifetime. All of them tapped into the project. Bad Girls Club, VH1. And they start sharing the music. They start licensing the music on different platforms or whatever. So they said that they liked the music, so we signed the contract, and so every 3 months I get a publishing check for whichever song that they choose.
So we gotta get a course on that, y'all, because see, that's one side I never got into. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. That's what I want to know. But I got to sit down and talk to you about that later on. But I think that's dope, and a lot of people don't know about that. So like, you can get paid off music and not even be out there like that, as far as your music being put behind the scenes or playing in the background or something. Little shit that you may not think get you a check.
Yeah, because at first I didn't understand it. My boy was telling me about how it worked. Because first it was him. They just wanted the instrumentals, like the music, whatever. So basically, when they heard my voice, they was like, he got a dope voice. But they wanted me to write the songs basically to how like a Coca-Cola commercial or a Nike commercial or say this brick wall commercial. It was substance to it, but it couldn't be harsh rap, meaning like cussing and all that. So for like a month or two, I had to I had to, I had to shake it. I had to shake myself out of, writing so harshly to writing more cleaner to be able to get my voice played. Because my boy was getting paid because it was just the instrumental. Some of my words was just too harsh.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or they edited, they couldn't hear it. So I cleaned it up a little bit, and then they started liking it. So I started basically writing songs for like HBO or Disney Channel or whatever.
That field was.
Whatever that field was, they'd call, ask my boy, could he write to this? Could he write something about Samsung phone or Nestle Life Pure Life Water?
Right.
I'll write it, submit it, they take it.
So it's kind of like you put in your bid, like they want you to make something like this, you put it in, they see if they want it, then they ask you out.
Or because sometimes with the publisher, it'd be like 5 or 6, 10 different other artists too that submit their stuff. It depends on how your publishing company works. A big shout out to Kingdom too, because they really went to bat for me. Because there's a lot of things that I don't know. I just had to write the music, and I submitted it. I don't know how I got on, how I got placed, how I won, but they say I won throughout the people that submitted, and like me and my people started hearing my songs playing all over the place. Like,
right.
I was like, dang, VH1. Some people called me at the Super Bowl, the NBA Finals one time, and I was like, man, this
because I know you was posting the videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know.
That's just dope. You know what I mean? Like, I can see it in the people who don't know. Yes, you get a check off that, man.
Yes,
so
you do.
How can somebody go? If somebody, they probably thinking now, how can they go about putting themselves in a situation where they can get a check like that? Is there certain steps that you took, or can they reach out to your company, or reach out to you, or
ain't no hate over here. My dude Mike G, who like I said is my producer, he's the one that introduced me to the publishing company. Like I said, my publishing company is called Kingdom 2. Y'all can look it up online. Goody is the head of everything. Y'all can check him out. I'm sure y'all can submit your music, submit what you need to send to him. They pretty much like it real edited, real clean. To be honest, that'll save you from having to go back to the studio and doing extra work. If you already got your stuff edited, that'll help.
You need to do that anyways. Like,
if you never know.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Where the song might take you. But yeah, man, hit him up, man. They'll check it out, whatever. What can I say? What they do for you? I don't know, but I know they're definitely. I got in through basically knowing somebody. My dude knew the publishing dude. He heard my music I did with my guy. He liked it. So basically, whoever your producer is, I suggest say like me. B Folks, big shout to B Folks. He's under our label. We love B Folks. I get tracks from B Folks. My boy Reggie B, Mike G, all kind of producers. But me and Mike G got, like I said, that licensing company. Right. So basically, with my contract, I get free studio time, free tracks. Yeah, all I got to do is, like, if they call me, I hear the song or the topic they want me to write about, and I write it for them. You know what I mean?
Send it off and submit.
Send it off, yeah. So I say, get with you a publisher, man. But a lot of people don't understand. They rush for the record deal so fast. We all want that. But now, as you get more independent of your game, you want to eat off yourself, off your hustle, off your grind. Don't let nobody else take, your shine. So it's going to take a little longer, but you're going to get all the money at the end.
Yeah, you're going to get 100%. Yeah. Man. Don't be so quick to rush it and get that first check.
But check it out, though, too, what they don't understand. If you get a chance to get some publishing love, take that, because what they're doing for you is basically, don't sell them your records, license it to them. It's like leasing a car. You lease a car, you still owe me payments. It ain't your car till you pay the whole, what I mean?
Pay me
car
my check.
Yeah.
Get paid for your talent. Don't shortchange yourself.
Man, let them pay you. And then if you want to sell it all to them in bulk and want to get that one check, that's on you. I chose to keep my stuff. So now, after this 5-year contract, either they want to keep running them songs, they got to run back them checks. Or if they hear some new material I got and they want to do that, we'll lease that too. You know what I'm saying?
But you still be getting that check off with there's no contract off of, and getting new stuff with the new stuff then, right?
Right.
You be getting 100% off of the stuff that's out of contract then, right?
What'd you say?
So after that, though, you said the contract's going to come up, right? Mm-hmm. So moving forward, if they still playing them songs, you'd be getting 100% of those songs that they still playing?
If they I would still have to split it with the contract people that signed me, because that's who got me the contract. Okay. I mean, even this, because I'm not with Kingdom 2 no more, they still would have to cut the check with me.
Between
Kingdom 2, that's who got me the deal. But after this 2020, I can go to a whole nother publishing company. But why would I do that? They've been treating me good for the past 5 years. They've been feeding me well. They take care of my music. Some of my music I thought should be licensed, didn't.
Right.
So that's why I teach people in my crew overwrite. That means if you got 10 songs, go ahead and do 21.
Right.
Because if you just got 10 and say they only like 2, but if you got 21 and they like 14, you give yourselves a better chance to get more coins. You know what I'm saying? And if you really love the music and the passion, you shouldn't have no problem with writing 10.
You would have that anyway.
Songs.
Right. You know, and that's one thing I've known about you, even, you know what I mean, from back in the day. He's always had music. You know what I mean? And it's been dope. You know what I mean? Or quick to write something at the drop of the night, bam, and it be cold shit. You know what I mean? So I already knew when that project did come out, I already knew what it was gonna be. You know what I mean? So next question, next shows, is there any shows that you got coming up that you're gonna be in?
Right now, I'm working on a show. It ain't set in stone right now. I got a show might be coming up in California. I know people don't know I got a lot of people in California that I'm connected to. You know what I mean? And they had hit me up. They got a summer fest coming up in I think I want to say it's not Inglewood. I think it's Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
June 5th or something. June first week of 5th. It's like a summer fest. But the thing is, I have to register by the end of this month if I want to do it. And basically, they're gonna give me 25 minutes for I think it's $500. I mean, it ain't much, but it's love for me. You know what I mean?
Worth it, right?
But the thing is, I got a couple people here that's on parole. You know what I'm saying? And I got a couple people here that wants to go, so I could just dip myself, be with my people. But a lot of people from Topeka that's been rocking with me, they want to go check the show out. So I should know if I'm gonna be able to do it by this week. I'll be able to put it on my social medias if it's gonna go down.
That'd be real dope, real dope. You said B Folks, man. Is that the in-house producer at UMG?
Yes.
Because he got some slaps.
B Folks is that dude. Big shout out to my little bro, B Folks. I mean, you know him and Pistola's related, so.
Yeah, I remember.
You know,
I did tell him the story, like, and it didn't click to me, so I seen some pictures or something back when we was in high school. He was a little homie on the stage.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute.
I met B Folks like 4 or 5 years ago.
I said, wow, that is a little homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was little, y'all, like.
Yeah.
For real.
He was rocking with D-Lo, Mean Mug, and Pistola back in the day. The kid, like, super talented. I love the kid. I mean, I call him triple threat. The brother can sing, rap, and produce, man. Like,
Facts.
So him and Pistola, when they came to me, bro came to me when he got out the first time from the first bid, he was like, we're going to do this UMG thing. I was already doing my thing with Mike G and them, but I was like, these my brothers from the neighborhood. My brother True was with it. He was locked up, so I was like, he was like, let's run it. I was like, bad, bro. We're going to start this from J Squared on to try to make it global. You know what I mean? It's the best we could do. But he brought B over, and bro was come out the joint, beating off his chest, whoop, whoop, you know what I mean? Song's fire, Pistola. I'm like, damn. He brings Buddy over. Little bro come over. I mean, I love him. He already had his brand, Dumb Slaps. He was already a brand. I seen that.
Yep.
And I was like, bro, I watched these two dudes, bro, for about a month, I say, build bro's whole project. B Folks here work. I'm talking about from what bro's rapping about to B Folks making the beat from the beginning to the hook to the
everything.
For about 12 bro. I'm in awe. Like,
wow.
This little dude is
He
like
down.
child prodigy, bro. I'm talking about. You go to Pistola's Dope Broke 50 Rich record, bro. Bro came out of prison with about I think it's about 12 records on there. At least 9 of them off, raw.
Yeah.
And B Folks created them from scratch, bro. And I've never seen that. And
now,
I see this kid
dope.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, B Folks is the in-house producer for Underworld Music Group.
And he got slaps from sale, man. If you haven't tapped in, man, tapped in.
I just borrowed 4 from him last week. You kidding me? I had to, but yeah, you can go check Dumb Slaps out. Or you can go to his his Facebook? I think it's B-Fex, SoundCloud. B Folks, man, go check bro out. I'm telling y'all, we'll be so thankful for that boy's tracks.
Low key, when I do pick up the mic, he already got me right. I'm just waiting until I get to that point.
He already got some beats ready for you?
Yeah, we already worked it out. I'm just waiting patiently. I'm that person who got to wait for that time. I ain't felt that time yet.
But it's a feeling.
It's
a feeling, man. Yeah. It's a feeling, bro. It's a feeling.
But yeah, man, back to it. One, again, thank you. So, you from Topeka. What side, if they didn't get from what we talking about, what part of Topeka are you from?
Man, I'm straight up from Southeast Topeka, 23rd 100th Street. Jefferson Square is the neighborhood. Austin Park is the park, man. I mean, it's called Jefferson Square. That's the neighborhood, but we call it J Square for short. I mean, I was born there most of my life. Back and forth from there to Pomona, California is where I stretched pretty much in my life, man. But yeah, Southeast Topeka, man, Jefferson Square neighborhood.
Yeah, and big part of show them that.
Oh yeah, that's where basically Adams Ave, the clothing line that I run, is basically off because we're off 23rd and Adams. But it's really called Adams Street, but I was with some of the homeboys from the neighborhood one day, and I was like, what do y'all think, Ave or Street? They was just like, Street sounded more, out there, I mean, Street sounded more local, I should say, you know what I mean? And we was like, Ave just sounded like more of a, luxury or more broader, spot. So I went with it, got it all, copywritten, got it all paid for, whatever I needed to do to get it up and running. And I took my clothing line from the street of Adams, man.
made it something positive. I like that.
Yeah.
You got some t-shirts, long sleeve, hoodies, and probably got some more in the works, man. So please, if you haven't tapped in with that, they can get that on your page too, right?
Yeah, you can go to my website. You can go to Business All Day website, or you can go to my Facebook, or you can go to my Instagram. You can hit me up. My people order my stuff all from California, Bakersfield, California. My company and my people that I team up with send it out. We got, like you said, we got long sleeves, hoodies, t-shirts. It's spring and summer now too. We got the wife beaters and we got the tank tops as well. Okay. You know what I mean? We got the socks. You know what I mean? You can get the
big folks just tapped in. What up, G?
What's up with it, folks? What's up with it? Underworld.
Hey, yeah, we need you in here too, man. Yes. Let me get that. Also, man, you got them handles too, if I'm right. If it serves me right, I know you be hooping, right?
Man, I ain't
Come on, man.
Nah, man. Nah. I was hoping I would dodge this question, bro. I was hoping.
Hey, come on, man.
Man, bro, I ain't played basketball, bro, in about. People ask me that a lot, you know what I mean? I get that a lot, but man, for real, people don't understand. I don't even pick up the ball no more. I ain't played ball, bro, in years, bro. Right. Because when I was really doing it, or pursuing it, I should say, it took a lot of my time, bro. Like, literally.
I can believe that.
Like, it was a real
you was
grind.
Practicing, you was in that gym. You was in the gym, you was hitting them weights.
Yeah, or we was training, or we had study hall, or we had this, we had that. It was just everyday thing. And then when I transitioned into the music, I found myself more like, I can't say at peace, but I found myself more be able to create more. Because usually when you play basketball, you going on somebody else's structure.
Right.
Coach telling you when to get up. Coach telling you what plays to run. Coach telling you where to go. You know what I mean? It's
now
like,
and
if you don't be there, you going, if you want on a full ride scholarship like I was blessed to be, it's basically they paying for you to go to school.
And you're going to do what they say, right?
Yeah, you're going to do exactly what they say. Right. And then sometimes, I hate to say it, I wasn't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So the transition to music made me feel more free, but yeah, I ain't played ball in a long time.
Yeah, and you had more control over what you wanted to do. You know what I mean? When did you know you had that though? What rap, what show, when did you know?
That made me transition to music?
No, that you was just like, oh, this is what it is. You know what I mean?
Man, this is. I remember I was going to school at Washburn, and I used to date this. I ain't gonna say the lady name, you know what I mean? But I used to date this. This professional DJ for real. She's a world professional DJ. You look the lady up. She's 56, Ludacris, all these people, right? Long story short, she went to K-State. I met the lady. We ended up getting in a relationship, and she's like, I used to carry the ladies' crates from Junction City to Salina. She's doing all these frat parties, K-State parties, and my boy Pharaoh, Doe, Evilo, D-Lo, Pistola, True, they all were rap, you know what I mean?
Right.
I freestyle a little bit, but I was so focused on basketball, I never really, I didn't. And I just remember one time, she was like, you got a great voice. And I was like, thanks. She's like, say something on the microphone. I was like, I ain't, but I was already like, I don't know, I just started rapping. And she recorded that shit. She was like, I don't know what the fuck you said, excuse my language. She's like, I don't know what you just said, meaning like, your voice is so raspy. But boy, you gotta deliver it. And if she said something that really opened my mind, she was like, if you put as much time as you do with that basketball into this music, she said you gotta put the same drive, the same motivation, that exact same thing I see you do with that into this.
That's it.
You're writing, because then I was just raw, I was just freestyle. I didn't know no bars. I was just. She's like, you gotta study that shit.
It's just like you're practicing, and it is.
Yes, man. And I was coming into my basketball career, I wasn't trying to go to practice no more. I just came from overseas. I just had my daughter.
You went overseas too?
Yeah, I went overseas for 3 years, man. I went to Finland and New Zealand, like 97, 98. Don't want to get my age, but yeah, I went over there, man. That shit was that shit was like different. But
that's what's up. Hooping overseas, I didn't know that. Yeah. So you said you were over there for a couple of years?
I went to Finland for 1 year. I went to New Zealand for 2.
Was you in school or you were just
I was out of school.
You just hooping and you was on like pro team. Okay, shit. You still got some of them jerseys?
I got 2 of them.
That's what's up.
I got 2 jerseys. Them are just so small. Like, but they like, you know what I mean? I was so small back there, bro. Like, man, it was crazy. And I just had my daughter too, so I was like, I was thugging. I was smoking weed and drinking straight up, like heavy, bro. Because I felt like I didn't go pro to the NBA, so I felt like I let the city down. You know what I'm saying?
You did though.
My neighborhood, it was crazy, bro. People don't know, man. that stuff's real, bro. Depression, when you really go through something like that, and you like, man, your whole hood, your whole family, you want to provide for it. And it's, but then I start
seeing about that.
Yeah, man.
So it was a bounce back from so what you felt that you didn't accomplish what you wanted to, not going pro, and then didn't have to come back.
Yes.
Is what you talking about? Okay.
Yes. I mean, I could have moved a million of places: Miami, Florida,
What?
Nevada. I got friends all over the places. You know what I mean? But I had to come home. My mom, plus you know me and my mom close, so I come home and I just see people. You know, people like the question, why you didn't go here? Why you didn't play here? Why would they don't understand? It's just for me. It was always a branch going up from being too small, or being from this region, or
So
being
you've been
from
fighting
a
the whole
small
time,
place,
right?
or being not. You know what I mean? So.
How'd you overcome that?
Man, I just prayed a lot, man, straight up. My mom, I got a strong mom. You know, prayer, she tells me prayer changes. It's like when I was overseas, bro, I was 21 years old, 22. Nobody, bro, had it was me and this dude from Texas. You know, we didn't know their culture or none of that. So we had this interpreter would tell us how to get to the gym. Man, it was a hassle. But
I would have been lost.
Right, I was young too, man. So I came back to the block, to J Square, my nephew Little Heat, my brother True, Free True, Swami, rest in peace, D-Lo, Pistol. We all in the neighborhood, man.
Right.
They rapping.
So was that right when they dropped that? Was that around that time they dropped that CD?
Who, True and them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we dropped Block My. What happened was we came back. I had like stacks from basketball, and I went to my cousin Shantae. I don't know if you remember my cousin Shantae.
Mm-hmm.
We started that Flatland situation, and I pretty much begged. I knew my nephew Little Heat was talented. I knew my brother was talented, but I was like, damn, Pistola just got locked back up. I knew we had D-Lo. We had all these talented artists, and I was like, we didn't have no. People had the only one that had this project. I was Versatile, D-Lo, and Pistola at the time. So I was like, how can I get Little Heat's a project, True, myself? So I just like, shoot, let's do a whole compilation, right? We got everybody from Topeka on that thing, man, except for you, Pistol, a few other artists we didn't get to get on there, but we worked hard to get that done. That was the very first project I put together.
I like that. I got a copy of that too. If you have it, is that on YouTube?
No.
On YouTube, you got to get that on there.
Yeah, that's what the homies say. That's so from the day, you know what I'm saying? It's from the day when people was, it was so raw then. It was like.
I was in high school. I was young. I came out I was in high school. I think it was my last year.
Yeah, man. That was the project, though. That's what pretty much told me, that's what I wanted to do for the rest. You know what I mean? Because instead of me just playing basketball and the homies in the neighborhood come and watch me play, it was like, damn, my little nephew rapping.
Right.
My brother rapping. You know what I'm saying? My homie Pistola got a verse. It was more like a family team thing. I was always on a team by basketball, but never like from my people in my neighborhood.
Gotcha. You actually put them together to do a compilation.
Yeah, I begged them. Yes, I jumped and asked them. They called me Coach Suge. They was
But you did that, though.
Man, I had to get them, man. We had to get that project out, man. And that just transitioned to me just be like, yeah, we could do this. This is what I want to do. So after that, I started doing other music. I took it to David Sheets down in Atlanta.
And y'all gotta remember, man. I bumped into him. I was 17. He was over at the Hitmaker's house. You know what I mean? The guy who made slaps. He was making beats for Yuck Mouth and him at that time.
Yep, Marcel.
Yeah,
Rando.
You know what I mean? So,
yep.
True story in the town, in Topeka though. You know what I mean? Like nigga making some real bangers in a room. You wouldn't even believe it, but for real, talking to the nigga on the phone, like, here, Yuck Mouth calling. I'm like, I'm 17.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? You know what I mean? But that's what type of atmosphere my guy was in. Like, if I'm saying, man,
cool.
If you ain't got none of this music, man, go on iTunes right now, or Amazon Prime, or whatever you got, and go download that.
Right, yeah. New singles out. We got 4 new singles out. Besides the Small City Big Dream, we got the 4 new singles. Got to work with some of my guys out of California on there on this one, so everything's luxury for here on out, man.
Luxury.
Yeah.
Luxury living.
Luxury living, man. Everything got to be luxury to at least yourself and your people. We got B folks working on a project as well. K-May, my cousin K-May, she does her gospel thing. She got a project she's working on. We're going to help push as well. I just like my team. They steady work, man. They work under the radar on their own pace. I know they're the artists that how they want it. When you create, I believe people can create fast.
Right.
That's cool, but sometimes you can hear rush music. At least I can.
You can't
hear rush music.
Take your time.
You know what I mean? Especially if you got a craft, you got the skill. Like I hear some B-folk stuff, I'll be a big homeboy. Cause I'm like, this shit is crazy.
Right.
I'll go listen to my cousin Kame stuff, and I'm tripping to see my cousin just how serenading, just how she make you love Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You like, dang.
She makes actual
and
music.
she's right here. Like I'm like, they take their time on their craft. Like a song's gonna be a record. You know what I mean?
A record.
Yeah.
Record.
Yeah.
That's the key word. It's gonna be a record.
They just a song. It's a record. Like man,
They trying to break a record, man. I don't know. Very talented. I didn't have some shows, man. We didn't came and tore it down. Footage is on YouTube too, man. I was looking at those the other day. Go check them out too. When he does this thing on stage, man. As far as writing songs, performing, recording, I think you dope all around, man. I'm looking forward to the new stuff that's gonna drop. Pistol, I need an interview. Me folks, I need an interview. And really, we're gonna start going out to the field, getting footage of people performing, stuff like that. Maybe we get some in-house when you recording or something like that. Okay. And then the other thing I was telling you about, the animated shit, that's coming up too. You know what I mean? So
that's gonna be dope.
I appreciate you.
It's all love, man. SugaKane, Underworld Music Group, baby.
Tap in, man. All the social media right now. On the iTunes, all that, man. Yeah, Gas and TV, it will be on there. Thank y'all again. Signing off. We out.